In this video, I'll be going over my initial thoughts on the new One Piece Roblox game, True Peace. I have not played that much of the game so far, so my knowledge is of course limited. However, please bear in mind that this is not a full game review, but rather just a short video summarizing my initial thoughts on the game. Alright, with that bit of intro out of the way, let's get right into the actual video. Now, upon opening the game and clicking play, I was redirected to a character customization screen, and here I could choose my faction and could roll for certain character features like race and certain perks. Now, race rerolls aren't that expensive, they're only 50 Robux, and interestingly, all the in-game races have a similar rarity, with Fishman and Cyborg having a 20% chance, and Human and Skypean having a 30% chance. I got Cyborg my first try, but I guess I'm lucky. You choose your faction at the customization stage as opposed to in-game, which is very convenient. However, you can change this later, but you will lose any bounty or respect you have in-game. Now, another thing that's worth mentioning is that after spinning, I had two of the same perk. Now, this doesn't make much sense to me, but I guess I am just that unlucky. Now, after you finish the character customization, you spawn into the actual game. When you spawn in, you get a dash, but you don't get a Geppo. However, you do get a double jump, which makes getting around the map a lot easier. The first quest is a package delivery quest, which I found to be refreshing, as that's a little bit different to the standard bandit quest. The UI is small and doesn't crowd up the screen, which is nice. And the second quest is a bandit quest, and this way you get to first experience the PvE in True Peace. Now, the basic combat mechanics like blocking and air combos are well made and fairly smooth. On top of this, PvE is fairly difficult as the NPCs can block and combo. Now, this makes PvE initially quite difficult, however, I found this to be actually a good thing as it felt more rewarding and challenging. And after a few minutes of playing, I started to understand the mechanics a bit better. The menu is a little bit complicated, but easy to navigate once you understand where everything is. The stat page is fairly normal, although the way in which your stats level up was a little bit confusing at first. Your stats level up passively as your player level goes up, and then you can choose where to put points on top of this. Now, this makes it hard to track what the exact number of points you had put into each stat is, but after a while, I got used to it, and I'm sure you guys will too. I found that the NPCs got progressively more difficult as I progressed through the quests. Now, I found this to be nice as it helped me feel as though my character actually was progressively getting stronger at a good rate, opposed to just going from 1 to 100. On that note, I found that the bandit boss was particularly difficult if you tried to fight it solo and under-leveled, which is what I did. Furthermore, beating the bandit boss felt rewarding as I got lots of XP and belly. Now, it was around this time that I encountered the first bug in the game. My quest UI was not showing up, however, this was fixed immediately after I reset, and I don't think it's really worth mentioning too much. It's likely just a Roblox glitch, but I thought I'd mention it anyway. Once I beat all the initial bandit quests, I moved on to a package quest, and it was here that I realized the package quests are actually used to help guide players around the map. Now, this is a great idea as it encourages exploration by building it into the actual quest line. After delivering both the packages, I started a quest which took me into a cave. Now, surprisingly, this cave was actually a dungeon with linear progression and everything. This was great to see in a One Piece Roblox game, however, it was filled with skeletons and zombies, which were a bit out of place in a One Piece game, especially at the starter island. You'd think maybe zombies and skeletons would be at later islands. And I also confirmed that this was not a Halloween event and is actually just a part of the game. The dungeon itself was quite interesting and even had some parkour elements. I didn't manage to finish it, but so far it was pretty good. I have no complaints. Some other things I want to discuss are the simple visuals of the game. The game is visually quite simple and has more of a blocks fruit style of design rather than something of GPO standard. There is open world PvP after level 20 with safe zones in certain areas. I got chased a few times in the short time that I played, and this definitely adds an extra level of difficulty. Overall, I enjoy playing True Peace, and I will definitely be revisiting the game to play some more. The PvE is interesting and challenging enough that I didn't get bored fast, and furthermore, unlocking new abilities and completing quests was satisfying enough to keep me playing. The only downsides that I have found so far are less of downsides and more of just features of the game. For example, the simple visuals and lack of superficial mechanics like swimming or the like. However, these features aren't necessarily actually needed in a game like True Peace. I am excited to explore more of the game and make more videos on it, and if you enjoyed this video or found it informative, then please consider liking, commenting and subscribing. Also, if anyone has merit in True Peace and is willing to give it to me, then I will definitely take it off your hands. Just DM me on Discord. Alright, hope you guys have a great day. day, evening, or whatever time it is, you guys, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Bye, guys.